Have you ever woken up from a dream that felt so real that it left you wondering what it meant? What if I told you that your dreams are a gateway to understand your subconscious mind, to understand your deepest fears, desires, and unresolved mysteries of your life? Stay tuned as we explore the 5 hidden messages from your dreams, how to interpret your dreams, supported by wisdom from renowned figures in psychology, medicine, and spirituality. Hi, I'm Dr.Stephen Antony, a medical doctor, psychiatrist, and a board-certified coach through Cleveland Clinic, Ohio. Our purpose on this channel is to make entertaining cinematic videos backed by science, psychology, and a touch of history so that you not only enjoy watching them but also learn practical tips that you can use in your life. So, click the subscribe button if you haven't already, and I promise to make it worth your while. So, what do dreams mean? Here's step number 1. Dreams could be pointing out unresolved issues about change. Dreams often reflect our unresolved conflicts or stressors in our waking life. Sigmund Freud, the father of psychoanalysis, famously said, "The interpretation of dreams is the royal road to a knowledge of the unconscious activities of the mind." So how do you use this to interpret your dreams? Dreams about conflict. It could reflect an unresolved issue that needs your attention. Carl Jung, the Swiss psychiatrist who had many theories on dreams, emphasizes the importance of confronting and understanding these unconscious aspects, and this is what will help you achieve growth and resolution. If you have a dream of being chased, it might indicate a fear of moving forward or a fear of change in life. So in such a situation, you need to make a decision quickly about this issue and you need to accept it. Carl Jung wrote, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will end up calling it fate." So make that decision if you are facing change in your life. For example, yesterday I dreamt I was arguing with my alarm clock. I guess it means that it's time to get a new alarm tone. You get it? It's time for change. Tip number 2. Dreams could be warning signs. Now, dreams can serve as warning signs, alerting us to health issues or dangerous situations. Carl Jung suggested that dreams might show what we are not aware and what we need to know. Dreams are a way of communicating and acquainting ourselves with the unconscious parts of the body. He says dreams are the main source for our knowledge about symbolism, and this can extend to warning signs about our physical or mental health that we have not yet consciously recognized. Hippocrates, often referred to as the father of medicine, suggested that dreams could be prognostic indicators of physical ailments, and that suggests that our unconscious mind may become aware of health issues even before we consciously know it. This means that if you have a dream about physical danger or death, it may mean that you need to start improving your health. There is a signal in your body and you need to start working to improve your health. Let me give you an example from my personal life. A few days ago, I was dreaming about eating a giant marshmallow and it turned into a pillow. Now, Carl Jung may call it symbolism, but I call it a warning sign to stop midnight snacking. Tip number 3, dreams could be a form of spiritual guidance. In many spiritual traditions, dreams are seen as messages from the divine or the universe which guide us on our life path. In the Bible, for example, there are numerous instances where they refer to dreams as being symbols or messages. For example, in the book of Job, it's mentioned, "For God speaks again and again, though people do not recognize it. He speaks in dreams, in visions of the night, when deep sleep falls on people as they lie on their beds." This highlights the spiritual significance of dreams as channels of guidance and wisdom. Now, Sigmund Freud, in his book, The Interpretation of Dreams, says that dreams are a manifestation of our deepest desires. He believed that dreams were a form of wish fulfillment, representing unfulfilled desires from our waking life. So, how do we apply this to our dreams? If you have a dream of flying or encountering spiritual figures, it can symbolize that you are longing for freedom or spiritual awakening. The mystic poet Rumi said, "Dreams are the ears to the soul, to hear things the mind does not understand." Tip number 4, dreams can be a manifestation of fears and anxieties. Most of our dreams will be negative, and that is the norm rather than the exception. This is because of our past history as hunter-gatherers, where we used to live in caves and we were prone to attacks in the night from wild beasts and predators. So, humans in the ancient days, for many tens of thousands of years, were always anxious during the night period because they were wary and scared of a predator attacking them or their loved ones. Now, this is generally true about humans. Anxiety is also the norm rather than the exception. Now, why do I say that? It's because the ancient humans that were happy and were jumping around, who were never anxious about anything, got wiped out because they either faced a famine, because they did not move, or they were hunted by a predator because they were never careful. Now, if you see a very happy person who is naturally happy all the time, they may be an exception. And that is because they might have survived because there were others that were protecting them. Carl Jung once said, "Dreams are often anticipatory and warn us in images of the nature of which we are still unconscious." This can be seen in his book, Modern Man in Search of a Soul. So, how do we apply this to interpret our dreams? If you have a dream about falling, it means you're anxious about failure. If you have a dream of being chased, it means there is an avoidance of a certain confrontation. If you have a dream of losing teeth, it could be a fear of loss of appearance or health. So you need to act accordingly to resolve all the issues. Sometimes repetitive night dreams, which could be similar to PTSD, which reflect a trauma in the past, serve as a warning for the future rather than them being reminders of the past. Do you see the difference? If you have a repetitive dream that is negative from a certain incident in the past, it means your brain is trying to warn you about similar situations in the future for which you need to be prepared. So you may say, where in my life am I going to face issues of a similar nature? Write them down and be prepared for them. Now, let me share a personal example from my life. I have repetitive dreams in the night about a trauma of taking exams. And this comes from my time in my medical school that was 20 years ago. This probably means that I need to be well prepared in the future for what's coming. Now, these concepts align with Sigmund Freud's view that dreams allow us to process unconscious material in a safe environment and help us find solutions. Hey, if you like listening to me on this channel, give me a thumbs up button. We are aiming at building a vibrant and positive community. Come join it. We are aiming for at least 50% of the people who watch our videos to hit the subscribe button. So help us reach our goal. And I promise to make my content more and more and more interesting and useful. So hit the subscribe button and thanks. Tip number 5. Dreams could be an insight into repressed parts of our life. Dreams can be a source of insight, revealing truths about ourselves and our relationships that we might not be willing to face in waking life. Carl Jung says that dreams could compensate for imbalances in our conscious attitudes, thereby offering a more holistic view of ourselves. He said, dreams are the speech of the unconscious. They are the mirror of the soul, and they can guide us towards self-realization. Dreams are encounters with unknown parts of ourselves that have been repressed by conditioning and society. It could reveal insights into our own personality, relationships, wants, and fantasies that we've commonly overlooked. Dreams form the safe space where you can explore them. Now that brings us to the end of the video. Have you ever had a dream that felt like a message? Share with us your most memorable dream in the comment section below, and what do you think your subconscious is trying to tell you through your dream? Thank you for watching. This is Stephen Antony from PsychologyMD. Bye-bye.